Hi, namaste. Namaste, myself Somit, yoga instructor, social worker, and motivational speaker. Today, I am going to share with you one very good festival, very famous festival among in India. It's called Dala Chhat. Dala Chhat, it's going to celebrate from today. It's a 4 days festival almost and it's called the Chhat Puja. It is one of the famous festivals celebrated in some parts of India on the Kartik month. Kartik month, it's according of the Hindu calendars. And Kartik month, it's come in our English calendar, we can say in the month of October or November. And this festival, devotees worship Lord Shiva. You know that Shiva, you know the Lord Surya and Shiva because sun also it's come according of mythology it's the reincarnation of Shiva, but this is the Dalachat festival. It's mainly basing basis of Lord Surya. Surya, he is the sun god, and this festival devotees worship to Lord Surya, and it is continue 36 hours. 36 hours devotees keep fast, and according of mythology or scriptures, Chhat Puja was started during the Ramayana. I hope that most of you know about the Ramayana. So after killing the Ravan, when Lord Rama Sita returned from their exile to Ayodhya, they had observed this fast. And also in the mythology, it's believed that when they have completed this fast, they have gotten two sons. Their name is Lava and Kush. That means they are two sons of Lord Rama and Sita after doing this fast of God Son. And it is also believed that Karna, he is the character of in Mahabharata, and he is son of God Suryadev. Suryadev, that means the God Son, and was an ardent devotee of the sun god. He used to offer oblations while standing in waters for hours. And in Mahabharata, one another character, according of one more mythology, that Draupadi. Draupadi also worshipped the sun god for the health and longevity of Pandavas. And in their worship, when God's son happy, they have he has given to blessing to Draupadi, wellness and happiness for Pandavas. So that reasons Pandavas had resigned their kingdom. There is another mythological story related to this festival, King Priyavarth and Queen Malini, and they were childless, due to which they were very sad. They were starting to be very sadly and in depressions, and they went in Maharshi Kashyap. Maharshi Kashyap, he was a very famous Brahmin, or we can say famous sage, advised them to perform the special ritual, special yagya, that's we call havan, for getting son. And he said to pray for Lord Surya, that means Lord Sun. So they performed this yajna, and Maharshi Kashyap gave the queen a kheer to eat. Kheer, it makes by the milk with the rice, and it's a very delicious and it's very good food. You can also try it. So which was prepared and as an offering to God. And sometimes sometimes king and queen, they had son, but unfortunately that son was died before born. So king was very sad, and he went with his body in crematorium, and he was also tried to sacrifice himself, his own life. But when he was going to sacrifice his life in crematorium, at the same time, before try to sacrifice his own life before him, uh, the goddess Devasena, that's we call Chhat Mata, she appeared there, and we also know, most of people, they know about Chhat Mata. Also, we call Shashti Devi. So when she appeared there, and she said to the king that, king, I am happy that you are very devotee, and you love your son. Definitely every parents, they love their son. So you love your son, and if you will do ritual, if you will do worship, or if anyone will do sincerely and duly worship, all their wishes I will accept, and I will give to happiness and son also. So then after, the king sincerely worshipped goddess Sashti, whom we know also Chhat Mata, and after the pleased of Chhat Mata Sashti Devi, she has given to blessing, and Sashti Mata was very happy the devotion of king, and blessed him one son. So finally, king and queen has have gotten one son, and their life started to be a very happily. And it is also said that the day from that day, king performed this puja. When king was done that puja, that is the time, it was a Kartik month. That means in according of the English calendar, it's nearly the month of October or November, we can say, because the Hindu calendar and the Western calendar, it's too different. So, and from that day onwards, the tradition of performing this puja is being continued. Even today, peoples observe this fast for attainment of children, and also for the happiness and longevity of their family members. Four important days of Chhat Puja, and it's start. It's called first one. It's called the Nahaye Khai. That means in English we can say that bathing and eating. So in the first day, people clean the house where they live. They clean the house. They clean the places, and after that they make the purification, like with some incense and flowers, and also decorated some houses these days. And after which, devotees take the bath and purify themselves. So the devotees who are going to offering to this puja, they are keeping fast also in this day, and they this type of devotees making themselves very pure And the first day, they are starting to praying to Lord Sun. So after bathing, because it's after clean the house, they start to bathing, and after bathing they start the fast by eating, because when they start to keeping to fast, before fast they eat pure and moral food. So on this day they eat gram lentis, gram lentis, that's called chana dal, gram lentis, and bottle grout, bottle gourd, bottle gourd, it's called in Hindi lauki, and it's eating by chapati, that's we call roti. So they eat, and the cooked food is first eaten by the devotee who are going to keeping to fast of this ritual. They firstly eat, and after they are eating, the family member, whole family member, they starting to sharing the food, they eating all the other family members. This is the first day, it's done. And then after it's a second day, it's called, that's called kharna. What happens in this day? They follow the strict fast, neither they can eat or neither they can drink or anything. In the evening, sweet dish is made the observer after performing puja, and same night, like in the evening they make the sweet dishes, that's we call uh, like the kheer, rasaiyo kheer, so which is eaten by the observer after performing the puja. And same night it's make the thekura, it's very famous, it made by the wheat flour and sweet, and it's use the ghee, that's called the cow's butter we use. It's very delicious, but it's firstly after prepared, it's offering to goddess Chati, and after offering, then after next day it's called the Sandhya Arghya. Sandhya Arghya. Sandhya, it means the evening, and Arghya, it means to give to the water. So it is the main day. On this day, strict fast, and then in the evening time at the river is heading, river or pond or any tank anywhere, and offer oblation to the setting sun. So when sun is going to down, all the peoples who are going to keeping to fast or following the rituals rules, they come near the river gathering, and they give to the water to setting sun. When the devotee, when before starting, before going on the river, that devotees, family members, any boy or any man, they keep on their head one basket, and in that basket all the equipment like fruits, flowers, sweet, everything, and that is called bahangi. That's the things, it's called the bahangi they keep on the head. I will try to bring all of you also final day on the river side. You can also see it, or you can see it also in the video when someone going on the Dala Chhat in this festival on the river side. That person's, that family's male person or any boy, husband, father, any male person, they keeping bahangi on the head, and in that all the important things inside for the rituals at the evening time. And the bahangi contains fruits, offering, and other things required for puja. And day fourth, it's called the Usha Arghya. Usha, it's that means to the sun, and Arghya to offering to water. So devotees worship to rising sun in this day. That means final day. All the devotees who has followed this all 3 days, the strict rules to keeping fast, to make them more and more devotion, and all the other families, they gathered again in this early morning before sunrise on the bank of the river and sing a song for goddess Chati or Shashti Mata to please her, to make them happy. Then, in the end, they break the fast by consuming prasad, which made by the raw milk, or the it's called the kheer. And in this way, everyone enjoyed and everyone started to pray to Chati Devi, Shashti Mata, and rising sun for happiness, for wellness, for their children, for family, for friends, for everyone. And the youngsters or the many peoples, they starting to cracking bombs, starting to playing the lights, music. Now these days, after finishing, people are celebrating also. So this is one of the very famous festival nowadays in north of India, and this is the way how we enjoy the Dala Chat. And thank you for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed it, you have liked it, you will like it. Please subscribe, share, like, and follow us. And thank you. And we hope we will pray also to Dalachat festival, which is going to start very soon in 2 days. We will pray to Mother Shashti, rising sun, that as soon as possible our world come out from COVID-19, Corona, and everyone get happy life again, smiling face again. We enjoy with our friends, family, and in our work. So we pray. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. Thank you.